worship leader playing some rhythm guitar, or you're the lead guitar player but the song needs a section of big chords to fill some space, I want to show you what I call cheat chords. And these are great because they have some open strings and they also have notes that stay the same no matter what chord you're playing, and so they're always going, which makes the chords and the chord progressions feel a lot bigger. So these are really helpful, especially if you're a worship leader, because once you get these down, you don't have to think as hard about chord changes, rather than like just using normal chords like a D and then a normal A, B minor, G. It sounds kind of clunky to do normal chords like that, and then also you have to think a little bit harder on what you're playing. But as the worship leader, you're singing the song, obviously you're leading the song, and so you don't want to be putting too much mental energy in what you're playing. And so these are great because they are very easy shapes to move back and forth on. So once you get them down, you don't have to think super hard. You're just playing the chords as you sing without much mental effort. So let's dive in. Alright, so in this video we will go over the D cheat chords. So starting on a D chord, and then the progression that I will go through is the 1, 4, 5, and 6. So D, G, A, and B minor. So starting on the 1 chord, the D, these are the fingerings. So you got an open D string, and then your first finger is going to be on the 2nd fret G string, and then your third finger is going to be on 3rd fret B string. And then for the high E string, you have a couple options. You can either leave it open, or you can just not play it. Your 3rd finger can mute that string a little bit. That's how I normally play it. And then what's cool, so this is the whole point of the cheat chord thing, is that for these D cheat chords, your 3rd finger is never going to move. When you change chords, this finger will always stay on 3rd fret B string. So as you play your progressions, that note's always going to be continuously ringing. Alright? So that's your 1 chord. Now we're going to move to the 4 chord. So what you do here is you're actually going to leave your 1st and 3rd finger where they're at, and you're going to move your middle finger to the low E string, 3rd fret. And then this middle finger also mutes the A string, so you're not going to play that A string. And then you leave your D open, your D string, leave that open, and then those fingers stay there. And that is your 4 chord. So 1 to 4. Okay? And then we're going to go to the 5 chord. So this one requires a little bit of movement. So you're going to, again, leave your 3rd finger on that note. And then you're going to move your 1st finger to D string, 2nd fret. And then your middle finger is going to move to 2nd fret G string. So, and then open A. And that's your 5 chord, A. And then we'll move to the 6 chord, the B minor. And if you're on the 5 and you move to a 6, it's actually super easy. You're going to leave your 3rd finger where it's at. You're going to leave your 2nd finger, middle finger where it's at. And then you're going to move your 1st finger to the A string, 2nd fret. That's your B note. And you will leave the D string open. 6 chord. So we got 1, 4, 5, 6, and you can hear those certain notes are continuously ringing out. It makes the chord sound bigger, and as you can probably tell, as you learn these fingerings and you get them under your belt, it's going to be way easier to make chord changes. So much easier. And those are your D cheat chords. And if you really like the way these sound tonally, but you're in a different key, obviously you can use a capo, and let's say you want to play in the key of E, but use the same shapes. Here you go. You can go capo 12. Just kidding, don't do that. There you have it.